Hey everybody, how you doing out there? It is Ilan Bomani, the Pajama Mama, where we help moms and dads fire the boss and hire the kids. Yay! Hope everybody's having a happy it is New Year's Eve, everybody. New Year's Eve day. Are you guys ready? Two. The number is 2. And I'm going to give you the numerological meaning of the number 2. Ironically, this is deep. This is really deep. I have a phenomenal story to share with you today to show you guys that this spiritual stuff works, that this prosperity and abundance manifestation, law of attraction, it works today. They gave me the money on the 26th. And in a nutshell, Amazon just now gifted me when they owe me absolutely technically zero. Amazon gifted me with 2,000. Hold on, let me get the numbers. Hey, Diva, how are you? Hey, Divine Brother, how are you? Amazon just now gifted me, and I'm going to show you the proof in the pudding, but I'm waiting for more people to come online because I'm here to tell you guys and gals that the law of attraction works. That doing the spiritual works of visualizing abundance, doing your prosperity vision board, doing your affirmations, positive affirmations, it works. I've been doing it for 20 plus years, ladies and gentlemen, all of my life. And let me show you an example today, and I'm going to share with you the story, how it works, because this just happened just recently. A lot of you know doing the fasting, it works 40 days and 40 nights to prepare for a miracle of abundance. It came in today, okay? This is just an example. Let me be very, very clear. This is just an example. The Pajama Mama is going to show you, and I'm in my PJs. Y'all like my attire? Check this out. I got my black glasses on. I got my fluorescent green band, and I've got my wonderful, it's the Grinch, Christmas pajamas on, my little onesie, and just happen to match it and play it up. Because I really want you to get the Pajama Mama for the last 20 years. Hey, JB, love you, baby. JB, we were going to do this gold thing. I don't know if you noticed, but gold has gone up. I'm getting prepped for 2020. It's going to be absolutely about making more money and buying and selling more gold. We're going to talk about that another time. But in the meantime, I want everybody, hey, my brother, happy holidays to you. Happy New Year's to you and your family. You've been doing a great job as far as building greater wealth for yourself. I see you building greater health for yourself. I'm so proud of you. All that walking, running, jogging. I'm going to put that energy out there. I know you're eating right. You still don't tell me what you're eating, but I know you're eating right. And in addition to that, I want to commend you for having spirit, God, universe, whatever you want to call it for yourself in your life to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what it's all about. It's all about your mind, your body, and your spirit. And when you have all of those in alignment and they're working for your greatest and highest good, abundance comes to you. So listen, I have to take the glasses off because I got 2020 vision for 2020. And I want you to talk about, you've got to do the vision boarding. You got to do the visualization where you see it in your mind's eye first, that third eye first, and then you manifest it in the world. This is how I became a millionaire, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I'm returning back to being a millionaire. And I'm going to teach you via this example today. And watch my FB Live yesterday where I talked about Happy Millionaire Monday, okay? Let me be very clear. Hey, Diva, how are you? I got a like. Let's get some loves out there because love is only expression of money. The more love you get out in the world, the more money that you make. So let's get that prosperity and abundance rolling. So with that said, 3 people on it, that's good enough for me. Let me show you how this worked, how I manifested $2,183.42. Hey, Terrence, Coach, how you doing, my brother? I was on your call this morning at 7 o'clock a.m. I'm going to be on your call at 1 o'clock p.m. because we got a lot of business to do together in 2020 because we're in the business of what? Making more money. So you will hear from me, Coach, real soon. I know you're doing great. I am absolutely happy about what's going on. So stay with me, everybody. I want you to see this, and I want you to see, let's go and let's grow. That's what I'm talking about, my brother, Coach Terrence. Everybody, listen, we're going to be rocking and rolling, Coach Terrence and I, and everybody out there, because the universe has called me to do some things in 2020. But what I had to do, I had to clear up a lot of things in 2019 to really make it roll. My anniversary for being a homeless mom with just $36 in my checking account as a single mom. My baby's going to be 20 years old this year, ladies and gentlemen. And would you believe, at the age of 20 years old, my baby is number one. He's 19 still now. He already is running right now a six-figure business. My baby right now has a 746 FICO score. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. My baby this year in 2020 will be doing his second round of taxes. When he does that, he's gainfully employed. My baby's, we've already done all the paperwork as far as being a first-time home buyer. He is purchasing a home. Okay? So I want you to see this. We've been preparing for this, though. It's better to be prepared for a miracle and have one than have a miracle and not be prepared. We've been preparing for this since he was 16 years of age. Well, let me rephrase that. Back when he was 8 years old. But that's another conversation. Okay? Far as getting his credit concerned, far as getting his business up, he's got an LLC, he's got a DNB, he's got an EIN. That's all for your business. He's got everything lined up. But check this out. Not only that, he's basically getting ready. We've got the coaching in place. He's getting his business funding in a couple of months. Are you feeling me? He's got his personal credit together. He's formulating his business credit and building that simultaneously. Because you want to have personal credit and you want to have business credit in order to leverage yourself and have it go up. Are y'all with me? Are y'all staying with me? Okay. But remember, all of this abundance comes from what? A higher source, the universe. Everybody asks me, Elon, how did you do it? And I remind people all the time, how did you go from $36 in your checking account to a millionaire in 18 months? I was on, is it TBN? One of those famous shows. They contact those Christian shows. They contacted me and they wanted to know, how did you do it? And the thing I told TBN, always, most humbly, by the grace of God. Obviously, it had to be God. Obviously, it had to be somewhere from the universe, from the source, okay? But I do not discriminate. Because let me be very clear with you, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm more spiritual than I am religious. Because when I was homeless, I had Christians help me. I had Muslims help me. I had Jews help me. I had Gentiles help me. I had Catholics help me. I had, crystals, numerology, astrology, the Kemetic African gods and goddesses, the Netarus, Asar Aset. I had Yoruba, religion from Africa, help me. I can't tell you the sources. And that's why I became more spiritual. Then I became more religious, and more importantly, since I was 12 years old, I've been tapping into metaphysics. I suggest that everybody tap into and learn metaphysics because they're trying to keep this information away from you. Because let me assure each and every single one of you that your pastor, spiritual triumph religion, yes, my brother, it is so true. Okay? Because spirituality is about self-mastery. Religion is about orientating to a particular doctrine, dogma, belief, okay? When you understand spirituality, it includes everything and everybody. There is no discrimination. Green looks good on you. Thank you, my brother. Green do look good on me. Green, yes, I'm telling you, green, money, money, money. Okay, listen, let me show you the proof in the pudding right now. Okay, I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to show this to you. Stay with me, everybody. This is powerful stuff. Major education. Okay, I'm going to have a course I decided to do just now in regards to it. Now I want you guys to kind of get off my screen. I want everybody to see this. Now look at my screen. It says here, and I'm going to show you the proof. Look at the date. December 25th, 2019 was when they gave me my supposedly, look at this. This was supposed to be my last check from Amazon, $682.44. It's a long story. With Amazon, I had a six-figure a year account business going with them. It's another conversation, but just stay with me. Right now, I am on intentionally hiatus with Amazon, but we're going to come back with Amazon. That's another conversation that we'll talk about if you decide to be a part of my Millionaire Manifesto training that's coming up on the first week of January. I'm going to teach you these spiritual tools that's going to bring in greater abundance than you ever can imagine. Like I said, these spiritual tools made me a millionaire in 18 months as a single mom with a baby in my arms, starting out with absolutely nothing. And I had $5 million worth of real estate in my possession and $1.5 million in my bank account, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with me, okay? Now, look. Here, the other, check this out. Totally, my son just told me about this today. He said, Mom, do you know that Amazon just now put $2,183.42 in your bank account? I said, what? I checked my email. But listen to me. When I added up the numbers of $2,183.42, numerologically wise, the number is 2. What year are we going into, ladies and gentlemen? Excuse me for screaming because I want y'all to hear me. Hey, Alita, how are you, Diva? I want you to hear me. The number 2, as far as numerology is concerned, is going to be for 2020. So you need to know the number 2. And let me share this with you also. Numerology is in the Bible. Astrology is in the Bible. I can break it down to you, but we'll talk about that at another time, okay? Stay with me. Remember, the rich and the wealthy don't want you to know about it. They only want to feed or force feed you the strict language, the word for word saying, the literal meaning of the Bible, but you got to read about the ambiguity in the language, the secret behind the words, okay? And you'll learn that. You work with me now, but look at me. Remember, in the Bible says, when 2 or more are together, who can put asunder? Is everybody feeling me? I want to get an amen. I need some loves. I need some likes. I need to get everybody to feel me. Okay, Tony, I need to hear it. Terrence, I need to hear it. Alita, I need to hear it. JB, I need to hear from you guys. Are you feeling me? When 2 or more are together, who could put asunder? Okay, now look, I want you to look at this. The spiritual meaning of number 2, it says the angel number 2 is a symbol of your soul mission and divine life purpose that you have in life. It may also symbolize trust, faith, and love. You see, what I know every time this happens to me, this is what I want you to see. But I want you to get my face here. I want you to see my face because I want to talk to you because I want you guys to get this. Everything that I've ever done, the universe always, when I do my spiritual work, now let me tell you about the spiritual work. This morning I had my 3 kids, not 3 kids, me and my kids, that's 3 people. My 2 kids and I, every morning we wake up, we do our spiritual work, meaning we pray. That's your conversation with God. We meditate. That's God's answer back to you. We do our affirmations, positive affirmations. That's you speaking into existence your reality. That's Proverbs 18:21 that says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we're speaking into existence. We are affirming that I am a dynamic diva millionaire, that the money, the check is in the mail, that I am a money magnet. The money comes to me effortlessly and easily. That's why it don't take 18 months for me to manifest $1 million. You guys are working too hard because you're working like a man. As long as you abide by man's law, it's going to take you forever. But you do it in regards to the universe law, to God's law. I'm telling you right now, it comes with a quickness, okay? Is everybody feeling me? All right? So keep that in proper perspective. But what I want you to understand, when I was on my road to become a million, and even as I'm now on my road to resurrect that $1 million, because I got a divorce, another conversation, because I'm going to teach you how to manifest the right relationship so that person is in accordance to your abundance. That's another conversation, okay? Because understand this right now. Marriage is a business transaction. There's a story behind it, but if you join my program, I'm going to break it down to you that marriage was intentionally created to control and manipulate African Americans in order to not allow them in order to make money. Back in the day, marriage was a contract, a spiritual contract. But when slavery was ended, oh, now you got to go get a marriage license by the government. I'm going to say this again. Marriage is a business transaction. Get personal without taking it personal. Don't get emotional about money. Let me be very clear. All right. We'll talk about that at another time. I don't want to go off on a tangent. But back to the issue at hand. What it said here, it says that your divine purpose, it may symbolize trust, listen, faith and love, number 2. What that is telling me, when that $2,183.42 added up to the number 2, the universe is telling me, I got you. I got your back. All the work that you've been doing is coming through. And all your dreams that you want to manifest in 2020 is coming. So they gave me a small, nice little amount, and they showed me via this, there you go, $2,183.42 to keep you motivated. And what's telling me, keep up doing the good work. Are you feeling me? The universe, God is going to tap you on your shoulders, like Maya Angelou says, whisper in your ear, or knock you upside your head. And I ain't trying to get it funny. It's going to knock you upside your head. That's how it works. If you're being stuck on stupid and not paying attention to the universal principles. That's why I was homeless, because I wasn't doing the work and I wasn't paying attention. But because I was homeless, I had nothing but to believe in God, because that's all I had. Sometimes your ego would get in the way of your major process. But ego, what does that mean? What is the acronym from ego? Ego is easing God out of the situation. Once you ease God out of the situation, you are bound to fail, ladies and gentlemen. Make God the center of everything and you will succeed. Where there is God, there is nothing but abundance. 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 Okay, now stay with me. Now, that's the spiritual meaning of the number 2. Now, let's look at the numerological meaning of the number 2. I'm going to show you this because I got nothing to lie. I'm a complete open book. That's why I showed you the date, okay, of the 26th. I'm right now on my computer right now. Now, let's go back to my computer. Let's turn this around. All right, now, look, here we go. Okay, because people always question this spiritual hokey pokey stuff. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Let me be very clear. Okay, now here's what the numerology means of number 2. Okay, now, the number 2 comes immediately after number 1, which is both original and self-sufficient. Number 2, therefore, derives much of its meaning in contrast to it. Unlike number 1, which is the number of leadership, like number 1, okay, like the number 10. The number 10 is God, the one, the source, the only one. Remember the movie, The Matrix, Neo. If you spell Neo, turn it around, it means one. Neo is N-E-O. O-N-E is the one, the source. And that's what he was. He was number 1, which means you are number 1. You are the source. In the Bible, it said in Genesis, in the beginning, you were created in the likeness and image of God. What does that mean? What does that mean? You were created in the likeness and image of God. You're it. It's you. You're it. God has endowed with you everything that you need in order to realize your goddess potential out here in this dimension. It is heaven right here on earth. And when I realized it, my life has been heavenly ever since. All right, stay with me. Here we go. I'm going back. Let's get finished reading. All right, now look. Look here, ladies and gentlemen. Look. Check this out. The number 2 means it resonates with partnership, teamwork, and coexistence. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. God darn it. I sat there. Hold on. Let me try to get out of here. What is this? Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Because I want to turn this around. Okay. So listen. So listen up here. I got this on top of my Buddha. My Buddha is holding up my camera. Okay, Nia, how are you, Diva? Antonio, how are you? My brother, listen to me. Okay, Dante, how are you? So listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what that means is I've got about 4 or 5 different businesses. And when I'm doing Terrence, I'm aligning myself with my partnerships in order to manifest all the things that I'm trying to do. It takes the teamwork to make the dream work, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things that is a myth, when they say self-made millionaire, that's what they were calling me, a self-made millionaire. This is where humility, that's right, we are gods. We're gods. We're gods. I can't stretch it. I can't stress it enough. And until you realize this, you will be a mere mortal and you will have mere mortal experiences. That's why they try to beat it particularly. And you got to understand. That's why when African Americans, because all y'all been doing is being indoctrinated and watching movies about you being slaves, etc. But let me ask you a question. Do you know the goddess physician? Her name is Isis. As you know, the Greeks call her Isis. But what they did was they went to Africa and they found that she was Aset. Aset, A-S-E-T, Aset. She is the goddess of wealth and she's also the goddess of cosmetology. Okay, are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? Now, Aset, if you add one more S to Aset, what does it add up to? Aset adds up to what? Assets. Assets. What are assets? Assets are money that is put into your pocket. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's the name of the African, Kemetic, black, original goddess. Are y'all feeling me? But you don't know that. And because and people say to me, well, Elon, if I'm such a god or goddess, why is it not manifested? Because, number 1, you don't know it. You don't, more importantly, you don't believe it. And what did I say yesterday about belief? Belief was the major factor that the psychiatrists and psychologists at the University of Southern California told the football team, the San Diego Chargers, when they hired him to investigate what was the difference between an NFL player, professional that succeeded and did not succeed. And the major factor was the one player. It was two factors. The player that believed that God was his source. Remember, he is God, but God was his source in order to become the phenomenal NFL pro player that he became. And the second player was he who believed that he was the source of becoming the best NFL player, meaning he believed in his mind. And in the book, Think and Grow Rich, it says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve. So both of them were right. Because when you understand that you're a God, okay, that with God for you, who could be against you, ladies and gentlemen? So that person had that belief that God and him, the source, were in cahoots to make it happen. 1 and 2, you and God. Who can put asunder? When two or more are together, who can put asunder? Ta-da! $2,183.42 is in my pocket. So I just now got confirmation. To make a long story short, Elon, I got you. You're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep aligning yourself with the right people to make your dreams come true. Because there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. Let me humbly confess to you right now. That is a myth. I did not get to the top by myself. It was so many people that came in to help me along the way to make those millions of dollars that I am indebted to and that I am grateful for. And it kept me humble. And that's why I reminded everybody when I was interviewed by TBN and when I was interviewed in Essence, Jet Black Enterprise Magazine, when I was interviewed by Michael Baisden on his show, Holly Robinson on the Talk TV show. You know, I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get this. There's no such thing that's an oxymoron of a self-made millionaire. Someone, something, the universe helps you by God's grace along the way. I call them angels. I call them the ancestors. Helps you along the way to get to the next level. And when you realize that, and when you acknowledge it, and when you show appreciation and grace and gratitude, more abundance will come to you. And when you don't, as it is given, it is taken away. And the only person that it is taken away from is you. God does not punish. God loves you 24 hours a day, 7 days. God is nothing but love, ladies and gentlemen. Let me be clear about this. There's no such thing as a jealous God. There's no such thing as an angry God. There's no such thing as an envious God. No. Get that out of your head right now. The only time anything negative happens to you is because, once again, it's your ego. You're easing God out of the situation. There's no such thing as a devil. The only devil that is in existence is the devil that you manifest and that you create in your mind. God is all good. Remember that. And the word good is what? God. Stay with me, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Let me be very clear. Stay with me. All right, now, let's get back to, so that's what I wanted to tell you. Immediately, after I got this money, immediately I said, thank you, God. Thank you, God, so much for this abundance of $2,183.42. And universe, I am prepared and I'm open for more of that abundance to come manifest to me. So that 2,000 would turn into what? 20,000. That 20,000 would turn into what? 200,000. That 200,000 would turn into what? 2 million. That 2 million would turn into what? 20 million. That 20 million would turn to what? 200 million. That 200 million would turn into what? $2 billion. Are you feeling me? Are you hearing me? It is doable. It is possible. That's all I want to know. Is it possible? Is it doable? Is it possible? Answer my question. Is it doable? Is it doable, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. Some of you now are on vacation. This is New Year's Eve. And I got 5 people on it that's on this live, and it may be more than that. But I want you to get this. Hey, Corey, how are you? You've got to put that. Corey, stay here, Corey. That's my baby. Corey is my baby. And I tell you why. Corey is 19 years old. He's just like my son. My son is 19. And Corey, just stick with me. If you do that, my brother, you are going to be going to the next level. Because I have the utmost respect as a young man at 19 years of age to even have the idea or the desire to become a millionaire and to travel. He wants to go to Bali. It's done. It's done. All you have to do is do the spiritual principles and do the spiritual work, ladies and gentlemen, and it will manifest in your life. So if you're coming on board right now, Corey, I want you to watch the beginning of this video. I want you guys to watch the millionaire video yesterday because I really want you guys to get these powerful principles I'm trying to share with you right now. I got to get ready to go because see my son back there? He's about to go do business, ladies and gentlemen. That's the son I was telling you about that's running a 6-figure business as we speak right now. And he's on his way out to meet with his client. What time is it, Rev? How many minutes do I got?
1.
I got 1 minute, y'all. Oh, my God. Okay. I am done. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm going to show you guys right here. Right now, $2,183.42 literally in my bank account came from the universe because of the spiritual work that I am doing. So what I'm going to do, and I was meditating on it, but once again, God always answers my question with the quickness. When you sit there and put out to the universe, should I do this, universe? Should I not? I get the answer right away. That money coming up told me I got to do this for you as well as for me. You know, we teach most, write this down, we teach most what we need to learn. And sometimes the teacher becomes the student, and sometimes the student becomes the teacher. That keeps you humble. But I'm telling you right now, what I decided to do, I don't know what Monday is of next week. I may do it on Sunday because that's a spiritual day, so I like to keep things in alignment with the universe. I haven't made up my mind. Either Sunday or Monday, I'm going to hold. And this is going to be very nominal. I can't stress it. We're talking about $99. And it's going to be for the month of January. It's going to be a webinar, live webinar. Okay, you'll get the recording if you decide to join it. For $99, it's going to be, the first week is going to be about creating the spiritual tools in order to manifest success in every single aspect of your life. What you need to do to get it done. The second week, it is going to be on focusing on how to develop a spiritual mind. How to develop a millionaire spiritually. How to become a millionaire by spirit. The number 2, the third, third week is going to be how to develop a millionaire body. Paramount. Your health is your wealth. Steve Jobs, right now, the great visionary, is not here because he couldn't buy his way out of death. But if he had put on his spiritual tools, he could have manifested it. If I can cure myself of cancer and I can cure myself of lupus, and in addition to that, one of the spiritual principles, I give you a hint, is fasting. I asked the great Dick Gregory, one of my mentors. Anybody know Dick Gregory out there? Dick Gregory. He is the famous civil rights leader. He was the creator of the Bohemian diet that helped a lot of people lose a lot of weight and become healthy. He's also a metaphysician. He rest in peace. We lost him about a year ago. He was also known for being an awesome comedian. You talk about a jack of all trade and master of some. Just very smart. And he followed all the principles. But one of the key things that he taught me when I asked him how to build a successful business, he said, pray, fast, and meditate. So we're going to show you one of the key clues in order to manifest a millionaire body. There's a man that literally spent $6 million, but I'm going to show you how to do it on the cheap. How to develop the millionaire body for a lot cheaper, a whole lot cheaper than that. Literally, he showed how he spent and guess what? He spent $6 million and he missed one of the major things to do. The most easiest things to do, the most cheapest things to do to manifest the millionaire body. So you're going to learn that the third week. And then the very last week, believe it or not, then we're going to talk about how to develop a millionaire wealthy life. I'm going to teach you how to become a millionaire. The same exact tools that I used to develop my first million. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I created 2 other millionaires. So I know how to teach people how to become millionaires, okay? As well as become a millionaire myself. And those are the type of people that you want to work with. So I'm telling you the price right now, it's going to be $99. Okay, that's it. If you're interested, PM me, put a link down below. I'll get in contact with you, let you know when I'm going to do this. It's going to be not this week. Well, actually, maybe it is going to be this week. What's today? Today is Tuesday. So it's either going to be, it's going to be this Sunday or it's going to be Monday. I haven't made up my mind. I'm letting Spirit guide me to determine that. But I'm putting that energy out there. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be on fire. I'm going to give you the books, tapes, videos, conferences, and all the spiritual tools you need in order to manifest exactly a phenomenal 2020, where we all are going to make a whole lot more money. And ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest with each other. I got to go. But I want to say this to you before I go. Money is not the root of all evil. I can remember Reverend Ike saying, he said, the best thing that I can do for a poor person is not be one of them. Okay? It is the love of money that's the root of all evil. When you make money your God, that's where you messed up at. So it is very, very clear, because I'm here to tell you, in my world, money is only an expression of love. And the more money you have, the more love you're giving out in the world. And the least amount of money you have is because, simply put, you're not giving enough love out into the world. That's it. That's it. It's all done. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is Elon Bomani, the Pajama Mama. I will see you at the top, over the top, but more importantly, cha-ching, ching. In 2020, I will see you at the bank. Love you all. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's do this.